Hey everybody, we just wanted to come to you and give you an update. We have finally reached a milestone today. We just got back from Emory in Atlanta and just completed my last immunotherapy session.
Woo!
Yeah, so it's been a long year
Yes, it has.
of going every 4 weeks. We actually had a total of 13 immunotherapy treatments.
13's my favorite number, but I did not like him having to do 13 treatments.
Yeah, 13 comes up a lot in our life. A lot of things have happened on 13s, but we are finally done. It's been a long day. I'm a little tired, but glad to be back home. Glad it's pretty right now, but I see a storm brewing over from the distance, so we made it home before the storm, thank goodness.
But we like to watch it rain, so bring it on.
Yeah, but anyways, like I say, it'd been a while since we'd given a cancer update. There hadn't really been anything to report. I mean, everything had been going on as usual, as per prescribed by the doctors and everything. So there really wasn't a whole lot to report. But today was a big milestone.
Yes.
It's been just a little over a year since surgery. And like I say, it has been a year almost exactly since I started immunotherapy.
Yep.
And so glad all that is done. Now, what does that mean for the future?
Well, from this point on, Randall has another set of scans next month, and then he will be scanned every 3 months for the next year, just to keep an eye on things to see if the cancer does try to come back. And then hopefully after the year there will be no cancer, and we'll go to scans every 6 months.
Yeah, and then we'll do that every 6 months. They told me for, I think, 5 years after surgery date or whatever, after this date, I guess. And then we'll have to see after that. I think we'll still do at least once a year even after that. But that's kind of the plan right now. We are hoping nothing comes back.
Yes.
I mean, as you know, you've seen some of the other videos. We've had to fight with the insurance company over these scans and stuff. And so we finally have gotten the insurance company to agree to, supposed to have an MRI every 3 months, but they won't do that. But we finally did get them to agree to do one MRI a year.
Right.
But,
and the doctor says that that's within their safety parameters. So
yeah,
once a year on the MRI will be okay.
we'll go every 3 months and have CT scans. And they did tell me warning signs to watch out for, because again, the type of cancer I've got tends to come back and either go to the brain or
the lungs or the liver.
Yeah. And so the MRI is just to check for the brain. And but they did tell me the warning signs to watch for, early warning signs to watch for that. So if I start having any of those problems, I'm supposed to call them immediately, and they could, go back to the insurance company and fight with them and get something done so that we could get that checked. But so far, knock on wood, everything seems to be clear.
Yes.
We're hoping it stays clear for a long time.
We are claiming victory over cancer, and we're just going to claim it right now. It's not going to come back.
Yeah, and so I'm trying to be optimistic, but she's a little more optimistic than me on that. It worries me, but you can't go through life worrying. You've got to get out there and you've got to make every day count. Again, that's why we started this whole YouTube channel. If you haven't seen our other cancer videos where we get into some of that, go back and watch those. I won't go back into it again here too much, but I do truly believe that fighting this battle is 80% attitude.
Yes.
Medicine and all that helps, and the
Oh, and
doctors you get
we're
helps.
so thankful for Emory University Hospital and everything that they've done. All the doctors and their knowledge, their willingness to think outside the box and treat his cancer in a way that is not necessarily customary, but seems to have worked wonders for us.
Yes, and again, the prognosis that we got here in our hometown versus what we end up getting in there is night and day difference. And I'm just here to tell you, I mean, I just, I'm as weird as it sounds, I want to miss those people down there.
Yeah, we've made friends. They're family.
we had a video conference with the doctors. What day was it?
Friday.
A few days ago, and I told them I was like y'all are like family to me, and that's the relationships you build down there, because you kind of see the same doctors or the same group of doctors.
Well,
you
see the same
oncology
nurses in the infusion centers. I mean,
Yeah.
they become your friends, and then that turns into family, and now we won't be seeing them anymore.
Yeah, and we have made some lifelong friends with some of them down there.
Definitely.
And I mean, we still, some of them, you know, we actually interact with some of them on social media and stuff, and
Yep,
some of them
for
follow our
sure.
channel. And so it's been pretty neat. It's definitely been an experience. And overall, I mean, as bad as cancer is, it's actually been a good experience for us. And I feel like we've made some differences in people's lives.
Well, and people look at us funny when we say Randall's cancer actually was a blessing for us, because his treatment has been so easy in terms of what he's had to go through and his sicknesses. We've met so many people and done so many really nice things, and
Yeah.
it's just things that would never have happened before this.
Well, and again, it's made us realize, you know, every day is not a given, and so you better live every day like your last, and we've got to do that. So we went out on some new realms and some new avenues, which goes back to our roundabout life. We've
Exactly.
branched off in places we never thought we'd branch off doing. So,
For sure.
you know, now we're starting to do some craft shows. We're actually making some crafts. I mean, you guys know about some of our merchandise with the chairs and the baby swings, and we're actually going to branch out and start adding a few other things to that.
And we're having great success with that, and we thank all of you guys for that. It's been awesome.
Yeah, and so we're actually looking into next year, maybe starting to travel around and hitting some craft shows across the country. So maybe we can get to meet more of you guys out there on YouTube that have supported us by getting out and going to some further away places rather than just around here around our hometown and stuff.
So if you're out there and you're watching, if you'd like us to come anywhere near you, if you know of any arts and crafts fairs that they do in your area, send us a message and let us know. We'd be glad to try to get it on our calendar.
Yeah, so we are trying to book that up because a lot of these big craft shows and stuff book up
A year in
advance. Some of them even more. We've run across one that books up like 4 or 5 years in advance. So we are trying to look at some of those, and traveling with some friends of ours that actually do the same thing, and we're excited about what the future is going to bring us. And again, guys, you know, this is kind of a short update video. It's not very long, but we just kind of want to let you know where we're at this point in our life and this point in our journey with the cancer. And you know, again, if there's ever anything we can do for you guys, you know, if there's anybody out there going through something similar to this and we can answer any of your questions or be of any help, please reach out to us. I love answering questions. I love talking to you guys.
Yeah, we love making friends with all of you guys. That's really what this is all about. It's been the best benefit of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really neat to get to reach out and talk to people and interact with them. We love it.
Well, and just kind of remember, our new motto is, we don't count our days, we make every day count.
Yeah, and so we really enjoy it. We hope you guys stay tuned. We've got a lot of really neat stuff coming your way, and yeah, you know, we're going to a lot of different places. I know the COVID during all this has been really challenging, and it kind of stopped some of our RVing, but we hope we're kind of getting towards the end of that, and maybe we can start getting out some more.
Yeah.
And so stay tuned. Check into our, you know, if you want to see where we're going to be at and everything, we do have our web page that you can check into, where we kind of try to keep everything updated on there where we're going to be at.
It's ourroundaboutlife.com, and there's a tab called calendar, and we try to update that on where we're going to be. And then we've also got the merchandise tab that shows you all those really cool things that we're starting to make.
Yeah, for sure. And you know, we would love to see you out and about places, and hopefully get to meet some of you guys.
Yep. Keep watching, guys. We've got a lot coming.
Tune in next week. We'll have another video for you.
Bye, guys.